Welcome back to Healthy Life Keys, where we unlock the secrets to healthy aging. If you're over 60, you've probably heard it before. Don't eat too many eggs, they'll raise your cholesterol. But what if that old advice isn't quite right? And what if eating eggs every single day for 30 days could actually improve your memory, support your muscles, and even protect your heart? Today, we're diving into the real science behind eggs and what happens when they become your go-to source of nutrition, especially for older adults. If that sounds useful to you or someone you love, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more health tips, and share it with a friend who still avoids eggs at breakfast. Chapter 1. Are eggs really bad for you, or have we been misled? You've probably heard it more times than you can count. Be careful with eggs. They're high in cholesterol. For years, older adults have been told to limit eggs or cut them out altogether. But what if that old advice no longer holds true? And what if one of the simplest foods you've enjoyed for decades is actually one of the most nourishing for healthy aging? The idea that eggs are harmful came from research done many decades ago, when scientists believed that eating cholesterol directly raised the cholesterol in your blood. At first glance, it seemed logical. But as science evolved, so did our understanding of how the body works. We now know that for most people, the body adjusts its own cholesterol production depending on what you eat. In other words, eating cholesterol doesn't necessarily raise cholesterol. Eggs do contain cholesterol, about 186 milligrams per large egg, but they also bring along natural compounds like lecithin, which helps your body manage fats, and choline, a key nutrient that supports memory, liver function, and overall brain health. They even contain vitamin B3, which can help maintain healthy cholesterol levels. Recent studies from institutions like Harvard have shown no strong connection between egg consumption and heart disease in healthy adults. In fact, eating eggs may actually raise your HDL, the good cholesterol that protects your arteries. Isn't it time we reconsidered the full story? For older adults especially, eggs offer a rich, affordable source of complete protein and essential nutrients. When enjoyed as part of a balanced diet, they're far from harmful. They can be helpful. So next time you're preparing breakfast, think twice before tossing out the yolk. It might just be the most valuable part. When was the last time you felt truly confident about your food choices? Maybe it's time to welcome eggs back to the table, with knowledge, not fear. Chapter 2. Eggs and cholesterol, sorting myth from mechanism. For years, cholesterol has been painted as the villain in the world of heart health. Many older adults were taught to fear it, to cut out eggs, butter, and anything that might send their cholesterol through the roof. But the truth, supported by modern science, tells a more balanced story. Cholesterol is not inherently bad. In fact, your body needs it. It's used to build hormones, support brain function, produce vitamin D, and create bile acids to help digest fats. What most people don't know is that the body makes cholesterol on its own, and it adjusts production based on how much you eat. This is what researchers call self-regulation. When you eat more cholesterol, like from eggs, your liver typically makes less. So the overall balance often remains stable, especially in healthy individuals. According to Harvard Health, this process helps explain why dietary cholesterol has less impact on blood cholesterol than we once believed. In controlled studies, including several involving egg-focused diets, the results are surprising. While LDL cholesterol, often labeled bad, may rise slightly, HDL cholesterol, the protective good kind, increases even more. Not only that, but LDL particles tend to get larger and fluffier, making them far less dangerous to your arteries. Another positive shift? Triglycerides often decrease, a good sign for heart health, especially in older adults managing weight or blood sugar. Researchers believe the high-protein, low-carb nature of eggs helps support this change. And what about all those studies that still warn against eggs? Most are observational. They rely on food questionnaires, filled out months or years later. As you know, it's tough to recall what you had for lunch last Thursday, let alone your eating habits from 2015. These studies can be helpful, but they're far from perfect. Eggs contain lecithin, choline, and vitamin B3, which all play a role in regulating cholesterol and supporting fat metabolism. These natural nutrients help your body process fats more efficiently, not store them. So here's something to consider. If eggs are so bad, why do so many newer studies show the opposite? Could it be time to give this humble food another chance? Chapter 3. Top benefits of eggs for older adults. Eggs have long been called nature's multivitamin, and for good reason. For older adults, their benefits go far beyond just filling you up in the morning. Eggs provide essential support to the parts of your body that matter most as you age: your brain, eyes, muscles, liver, and immune system. Let's start with your brain. Each egg contains a generous amount of choline, a nutrient that helps your body make acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter tied to memory, focus, and mental clarity. According to the Cleveland Clinic, seniors with low choline levels consistently perform worse on memory and cognitive tests. With dementia and brain fog becoming common concerns, it's comforting to know that something as simple as an egg could support cognitive health in such a meaningful way. Now let's talk about your eyes. As we grow older, the risk of age-related macular degeneration increases. This condition affects the central part of your vision, making reading, driving, or even recognizing faces difficult. Eggs contain lutein and zeaxanthin, two powerful antioxidants that collect in the retina and act like natural sunglasses, protecting the eye from harmful light and oxidative stress. When it comes to muscles, eggs deliver 7 grams of high-quality, complete protein per serving. That means they include all the amino acids your body needs, especially leucine, which helps stimulate muscle repair. This is crucial for preventing sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss, which can lead to weakness and loss of mobility. Eggs also support liver health. Choline deficiency is linked to fatty liver disease, particularly in postmenopausal women. By including eggs in your diet regularly, you help your liver process fats and avoid unwanted buildup. Even more impressive, eggs contain natural phospholipids, compounds that may help reduce inflammation throughout the body. For older adults dealing with joint stiffness, arthritis, or heart concerns, this anti-inflammatory support can be a small but steady relief. Unlike many plant-based proteins or processed foods, the nutrients in eggs are highly bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb and use them easily. Do you think you're getting enough of these nutrients every day? Or could a simple egg make the difference? Chapter 4. Maximizing benefits. How to eat eggs. The smart way. When it comes to eating eggs, how you prepare them makes a real difference. It's not just about what you eat, but how you eat it, especially as we get older and our bodies become more sensitive to both nutrients and digestion. Let's start with one of the most common misconceptions. Egg whites are healthier than whole eggs. Many folks have been told to skip the yolk because of cholesterol. But here's the truth. The yolk holds the majority of the nutrients. That includes choline for brain function, lutein for vision, and omega-3s for your heart. It even has more protein per gram than the white itself. Surprised? In fact, studies show that eating whole eggs supports better muscle repair and post-exercise recovery than egg whites alone. The yolk contains leucine, a key amino acid your body uses to maintain muscle mass, a critical concern as we age. Cooking method also matters. For the most benefit, try eggs poached, soft-boiled or over-easy. These methods gently cook the white while keeping the yolk intact, preserving its fragile nutrients. Scrambled eggs are still a solid choice, but cooking at very high heat may slightly oxidize the cholesterol, something to be mindful of, not fearful of. Raw eggs, though, are best avoided by older adults. They contain a substance called avidin that binds to biotin, a B vitamin crucial for energy and nerve function. Plus, raw eggs carry a higher risk of foodborne illness, which can be more serious in older individuals. Here's a smart tip. Pair your eggs with leafy greens like spinach or kale. Not only do these greens add fiber, but they work in harmony with egg nutrients, helping your body absorb them more effectively. So how many eggs are safe? For most healthy older adults, 2 to 4 eggs per day is perfectly fine, sometimes even beneficial, unless advised otherwise by your doctor. They digest easily, keep you full, and give your body exactly what it needs to stay strong and focused. How do you usually prepare your eggs? And could a small change make them even better for you? Chapter 5. What happens in a 30-day egg-only diet? A physician's view? Let's be clear from the start. We're not saying you should eat only eggs for the rest of your life. But from a medical standpoint, a short-term, structured egg-based plan, say for 30 days, can reveal some interesting health effects, especially in older adults looking for simple, nourishing options. Eggs are naturally low in carbohydrates, which makes them a powerful ally in stabilizing blood sugar levels. In a 2020 study published by the journal Nutrients, participants who consumed eggs daily for breakfast reported fewer glucose spikes and improved insulin sensitivity, important benefits for seniors managing prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. Many people also report feeling fuller, longer, on an egg-based meal. That's because eggs are high in protein and healthy fats, both of which help regulate appetite hormones. When you feel satisfied, you're less likely to reach for processed snacks between meals, a habit that often sabotages healthy eating. In addition, a 30-day egg-focused diet can lead to more consistent energy, fewer sugar crashes, and mild fat loss, especially when paired with gentle daily activity like walking. This isn't magic. It's the result of cutting back on refined carbs and fueling your body with what it truly needs. Surprisingly, for most healthy individuals, consuming multiple eggs per day shows no negative impact on liver enzymes or kidney markers. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2018, found that older adults eating 12 eggs per week showed no significant changes in cholesterol or liver function over a full year. Of course, bio-individuality matters. Some may need more variety, others may benefit greatly. That's why, if you're trying a 30-day plan, it's smart to get basic blood work done before and after. You'll learn how your body responds and get data you can share with your doctor. Eggs aren't a fad or a trend. They're a time-tested, affordable food packed with nutrients our bodies can actually use, especially as we age. Sometimes, the simplest foods, like eggs, carry the biggest benefits. We've seen how, in just 30 days, eggs can support your brain, muscles, vision, and even your heart. Not bad for something most of us already have in the fridge. If this video gave you a new way to think about healthy aging, we hope you'll give it a like, subscribe, and maybe share it with someone who still skips the yolk. Thanks for spending time with us today. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you next time, right here on Healthy Life Keys.